Greetings, programs. Welcome back to day 2 of Botmas. Yeah, we're just going to keep the title as simple and straightforward as we can this year. So, today's video is going to be kind of weird in its way. So, as you already saw in the thumbnail, yes, this is the, super deluxe core class, Optimus and Bumblebee. I've already looked at Bumblebee. I've already looked at Optimus. There are some color differences. The Bumblebee that comes here has gray wheels instead of black. And, but all the black is switched for gray. And you've got some slightly different paint apps. It's a cartoon color instead of, metallic. Basically the same thing. Same deal with the Optimuses. This is the standalone release. Who's somehow being a little hazy on the camera. 1 second here. Okay, that's better. Gotta love the winter season when your camera lens will just sit there and fog up. But yeah, this is the standalone Optimus. Here's the one that comes in the set. I'm leaving him in truck mode for a reason. I will need truck and robot mode access, but it's a lighter red. It's got some, it's got white instead of gray plastic. Overall, basically the same again. Reviews for both of those figures will be up there. So what are we actually going to bother looking at today? The trailer. Yes, this is the main reason that anyone probably bought this set. And it's actually a really, really good reason in my opinion. Now, obviously, as you saw hanging out on the back of Optimus, you do get this new piece that just sits down over these little sections and his feet. That will just slide on there. Gives you a trailer hitch so he can pull it around, do the stuff. Go ahead and fold that back up. It's a somewhat shallow trailer hitch, but it does what it needs to. It lets him, lug this thing around. Whatever. You can also pop it off. And then, hey, yeah, you see why I left him in this mode. Go ahead and fold his arm up so you expose the peg hole there. And you can give Optimus a riot shield. It's kind of neat, actually, in its way. I'm not going to lie. So, I like that. Yeah, no, then you've got the trailer itself, and I was very, very impressed with this thing when I finally got a hold of it. As you can see, you do have a fold-out, set of legs back here. Sadly, it doesn't have, the little parts that come out on the side like a lot of Optimus trailers. I know it's not needed, especially for one this small, but it's just one of those nice little touches that's fun to have. But this thing does quite a bit on its own. You can hear some rattling inside. That's because if we go ahead, open it up, it does come with a little itty bitty roller. Very, very happy to actually get an official roller. Got a little port back here so you can, plug the gun into him or something. As you can see, you also have a spot up here for an Energon axe. I believe the Nemesis repaint of this guy came with the Energon axe first. So this is just a way to get an Optimus that has the blaster and the Energon axe. I forgot to grab the blaster for this guy, but it is literally identical to the blaster that comes in here, so it's not worth it. But yeah, with this, you can go ahead and have, Energon axe arm and the riot shield. Really, really fun little combination there. On this side, as you can see, you've got the blaster. I guess the blue here is different. I think that's silver on the original. It doesn't matter. It's still just, it's the exact same mold and everything else. You get this other blaster for whoever you decide gets it, really. Both blasters peg in 2 places so that they stay flat. And then you've got this guy back here. I can never remember the name, if this thing has a name. It's the repair part of this trailer. And you know what? They managed to make this thing really, really functional. And it's impressive. Really quick show off. There's a lot of sculpted detail inside of this thing too. I love when they give you like good sculpted detail. But go ahead, you can fold up the little antenna. It's got the little worky claw here. It tabs in right down there. So you've got all that going on. It is on... Oh, it was on a little extendy arm. So it can come up, do all that stuff. You can fold it forward and close the trailer back up. And there's even a little slot in the front and a tab right there that will slot together. And you can do, you know, this whole business. I can't remember if this originated with like the G1, or maybe it was something to do with the one of the MPs. I don't know. There's been so many features added to Optimus's trailer over the years to try to justify it. And I do not own a G1 trailer. I've never even messed with one. But you can do all that, or, as you saw earlier, you can just completely remove this piece, close the trailer up, and you've got two slots up here, and two tabs right here. You can go ahead and... I think technically it's supposed to go this way around. But... there we go. You can go ahead, peg it in up here like that. Or, to be fair, I don't know if this is like, that's an official one. This is one you can do. But you've also got tabs on the back of this piece itself, which will also just slot in there. So you can have it up just up top on its own like that. Yeah, this is a very, very feature-heavy little trailer. If you get this thing, let's be honest, you are getting it for the trailer. Personally, I think the color on the standalone Optimus looks a little better. I don't care for the like stark white they did, though I will give points that this one has painted wheels. As usual with things like this, kind of the best option is take them both apart and grab pieces from each. I still hate the Bumblebees, but worth noting, this guy is small enough, or Bumblebee is small enough, that he will fit inside the trailer. So you can actually drive Bumblebee around in here, which is, again, neat. So, yeah, I know this is like not a great deal all in all if you go out and buy it, you know, because you are still getting two core class figures, which are like $10 each, and the trailer. And I think this thing was like $45-50 or something like that. Like the trailer itself is costing you like $20. Price-wise, it's not that great. But playability-wise, yeah, this is pretty awesome. So I begrudgingly do have to give this thing a recommendation, but hopefully you're finding it like for a good price secondhand or on sale somewhere because it didn't sell when it was full price or something. But definitely a lot of fun to be had with this little set. Kind of a weird one to have to talk about, especially since we're, again, basically just reviewing a trailer. I've already looked at the other figures. But yeah, the trailer was definitely a really cool little piece. So, there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.